So welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. A couple of days ago, I made a publication on this platform with respect to the shameful outing of some Igbos from Enugu State who went to Sokoto to pay homage to the Sultan for whatever reason. And I brought your attention to the fact that their people are protesting in Enugu State. Women crying and wailing because of the killing of the Fulani people. I thought I have seen enough of government stupidity until I came across another video where people were protesting, or I would say perhaps hired to protest against the protesters who are protesting against the killing of Fulani men in Enugu State.
This is a local government area of Enugu State. We are here in solidarity with Governor Pekamba, the government of Enugu State. We are accusing some politicians in Yamu who are responsible for all the criminal activities going on because of their selfish interests. There's no need for some people to continue to sabotage the effort of the state.
Who did this to us? Because there is nothing anybody can tell me that these people that gathered with placards in support of what? The government? At the face of the protest? By people whom their loved ones are mowed down, whom their farms have been decimated, whom their women have been raped. You carry placard in solidarity to what? Exactly. Must everything turn to politics in this country, in this part of the world? Must everything be politicized? Governor Mba, we rate you high in your performance when it comes to our trench code for good governance. You are sitting at the top. Don't allow this to make a mess of your effort. If you are not part of this hiring of these charlatans, because political class have weaponized poverty, so that they'll have this kind of people that will come out at any time to do the needful for them, to do their dirty jobs for them. I want to let you know, exonerate yourself from this nonsense. If there is anybody, any sycophant who did this on your behalf, thinking that he's doing that for your own good, call the person to order. This thing that they are doing, it is far from being politics. Because if Waja and Igedi Jeto and one after the other, you see the blood of our people that are being spilled on daily basis, that is drenching the soil of our homeland, you will account for it one day. All of you who have in one way or the other contributed through your actions or inactions in all of these killings in our homeland, you will not escape judgment when the time comes. I'm telling you honestly. No blood of an Igbo man that is dropping unjustly in our homeland because of the killing of these people in our homeland. To be honest with you, none of you will escape justice, judgment when the time comes. I'm telling you honestly. So exonerate yourself, because I never knew that there are people in their right mind. Anyway, tell me any poor person. Now, wretched, because don't you want to pass poverty level, wretched that is thinking rightly. That's why we continue to preach for good governance, so that everybody will start thinking properly and start acting accordingly. Anyway, I just say let me bring this to the attention of our people and also to that of Enugu State. If he has a hand or doesn't have a hand in this, he should come and exonerate himself from this nonsense. He doesn't say good about him. And to you, what's your take? I still remain to repeat as the advocate for good governance. Help me share this video and drop your comments on the comment section. Let's have your opinion on this. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.
Good morning to all our esteemed viewers across the nations of the world. If you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, like and share with others. I have with me here Mazi Okokondem, Mr. Okpara. We saw over the course of this week, the Igbo rulers went down, they were bowing down to the Sultan of Sokoto in Sokoto, after being led by Governor Pitamba of Enugu State. Mazi Okokondem, in just 1 minute, before I show them the video after 1 minute, what can you say about that this lovely morning?
You see, I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem, the man who like to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Those traditional rulers that went to Sultan of Sokoto or Emir of Sokoto, what is their mission for? They have been bought over by money. They did not go there ordinarily that they want to go. What is their mission going there? Who organized them? Pitamba of Enugu, a puppet, or okay, let me remove puppet. He's not a dog, he's a human being. No matter what happens, he's a human being. Let me remove that puppet. Agent of Fulani. Look at how Pitamba entered as governor of Enugu State. You know that Pitamba did not want that election. It was Labour Party won that election. But they rig it and give it to him. Even the institution where he claimed he got his papers came out and debunked it, that they didn't, that such a paper did not issue it to Pitamba. Still, I think Supreme Court ordered that institution to pay compensation to Pitamba. Now look at it. Pitamba, we are in Enugu State. All the work Fulani headsmen are killing people in Hamufu and other areas of Enugu State. Everyone they comment about it. Everyone they condemn it. We know where he's heading to. That is a Fulani too. Fulani agent. Fulani handover. So it was through him that they lobby these traditional rulers. They lobby these traditional rulers to go there, to go and bow down to their fellow traditional ruler. Emir of Sokoto is a traditional ruler of North, and whosoever followed him, you are a traditional ruler of your own people. There's a difference between Igbo and the Fulani.
Let me allow our viewers to see the video. You can see the video yourself, so I will come back and then continue discussion. Watch the video for over 1.5 minutes, and then come back. Now people will see what we are telling them, so you will see too. We can continue the discussion. Watch the video now.
The Sultan of Sokoto and President Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs says the visit by the Enugu monarch is the best way to promote peaceful coexistence, mutual respect, and certain relationships among the country's diverse ethnic and religious groups. He explains it will create room for traditional leaders to engage in dialogue and exchange ideas towards harmonious and inclusive society. He notes that Nigeria's diversity is a divine will and should be harnessed for the greater good. The Sultan expressed the belief that such visits can dispel negative perceptions among Nigerians and promote a sense of unity and understanding.
I've always been an advocate of understanding one another, not tolerating one another. We must respect our cultures and tradition. don't think your own culture or tradition is better than another person. No. It's very important for us to visit.
The chairman Council of Traditional Rulers in Enugu State, Igwe Sa Samuel Ikechukwu, said he was in Sokoto to bring a message of love from his state. He appreciated the rich history of the Caliphate and promised to return home with positive thoughts about Sokoto State and its people. During his visit, the monarch also toured the Waziri Generic Culture and History Bureau in Sokoto, where he gained valuable insights into the state's rich cultural heritage.
It will bring understanding, it will bring love, bring understanding among races. And now I have a different concept about how we can relate intertribally.
The visit by the Enugu monarch to Sokoto is seen as a significant step towards fostering greater understanding and cooperation among traditional leaders across Nigeria and promote national cohesion. In Sokoto, Usman Mohammed Benji, NTA News.
After watching the video of the kings going to meet the Sultan of Sokoto, what can you say about the Igbo traditional rulers?
Now, Igbo traditional rulers, are they trying to go there to adopt the culture of Fulani, to be their own culture, or to hand over, to teach them Igbo culture for them to adopt, or bringing the whole traditional rulers together? Then we will see. Look at when they go there. Look at how they were frustrating. Look at how they were frustrating to the enemy of Sokoto, which means they have sold themselves out to him to be their overall leader. And the traditional rulers sold themselves off to be their overall ruler. They have sold the whole Igbos off. This is what they say, Igbo Onweze. And these people that will be our king that will be following to sell us out. That is why we want to always rebel. As if we are rebels. We are not rebels. But when we do what is so good, we tell you no, it is not that good. Now they are trying to cage Igbos under the leadership of OYS member. When the number one man talk, oh yes, that's the all. And this is a system Fulani are using. When Fulani conquer Hausa from 1804, from 1800 to 1804, what they fought and they conquer Hausa. You know what they did? They discovered that Hausa leaders, elect, you cannot be able to fool them. You cannot be able to suppress them. They went back home, down, and they used their subject, Hausa subject, against their leaders. They used Hausa subject to conquer their leaders and use the whole Hausa as a slave. Now they have come to Igbo side and discover that our youth, you cannot subdue them, you cannot intimidate them, you cannot humiliate them. They turn around now to see the leaders that are weak, they love money. Now they rise up to use the leaders against the youth, against the subjects. So they feel they can use the leaders to fight Igbo youth who are, they feel that are rebellious and stubborn, that they cannot control. You see how they play the game. In the north, they use the subject or the youth against the leader. In the east, Igbos, they are using the leader against the subjects or the youth. Have you seen it? The system. And people will tell me that they don't go to school. Why they don't go to school? They live in the bush. They control a cow. That's all they are good. They're only good in cultivating onion, carrot, cucumber, and potato. But they don't live in you. They use their common brain. They don't go to school. They use their common brain to control you that go to school, professors. Almost every social rulers in Igbo now, today, are graduates. But the people are not graduates who go to only Islamic school, Arab school. They will still control you. Who is the fool? Who is the wise? Look at Igbo social rulers. Like Igbo politicians leading them. You can see the type of governor. This is why Ahmad Bello said, we will not allow them to have their own choice of leadership. We will not allow them to take their hand to choose their own leader. We will impose leader onto them, so they can leave the leader they post onto us to control us. Can MSOT leave the traditional rulers in Abia State to go and frustrate the area of Sokoto? Can MSOT do it? Because it was a leader chosen by the people themselves, not imposing onto them. Then if you post me onto a people to be a leader, you that impose me to them, I will do your own will. I will do your own bidding so that I will remain there and corrupt everything that are corruptible. This is what happened to Peter Mba. leading Igbo traditional rulers to go to Sokoto to go and do what? To go and thank them for the killing they killed in Enugu State.
And funny enough, they are from those traditional rulers, they are from Enugu State.
Enugu State. Wow. To go and thank Emir of Sokoto for sending his men to come and kill people in Enugu State, for trying to Islamatize Enugu State. To Islamatize Enugu State. To welcome Islam in Enugu State. Okay, now look at it. At least 1/4 or less than 1/4 of Enugu people are purely Muslim.
Just few.
Are purely Muslim. And if you look at it, it was all those boundary, how boundary town with North, they are Muslims. Even during the time of Sani of Zamfara State, during the time of Obasanjo, what is his name? So, Yerima Sani.
Sharia law.
When he made Sharia law, a person in Enugu State called himself Alhaji Christian. We are agitating that Sharia should send down to East. Sharia should send down to East. And you see the havoc the Sharia are causing. You see the havoc. When you look at a woman, they cut your hand. When you see your brother fruit and pluck their own brother fruit and eat, it become a thief, they cut your hand. Your own brother something, take it and eat, it become a thief. You see it. You see the mayhem Islam is causing in Nigeria. Church burning down. Non-Muslim killing. Even in the north. Even the Fulani are not Muslim. They kill them. The northern indigenous are not Muslim. They kill them. Even the northern indigenous that are Muslims, that are not Fulani, they kill them. The people that are going to ally with them. The spirit of Zik. The spirit of Zik are start possessing them. Now, the spirit of Zik is in action. Getting at least, the spirit of Zik have get at least 75% of Igbo, the entire Igbo in one Nigeria. It's only 25% are still believing in Igbo origin. And this 35% are the one crying. And they are the one that Nigeria Fulani government of Nigeria tag as terrorists. The one that they agree with them, they are not terrorists. This is Igbo traditional rulers are not terrorists. But if anyone said no, become terrorists, they label him terrorist. Honest Igbo are not terrorists. Igbo governors are not terrorists. Igbo politicians are not terrorists. Igbo terrorists are not terrorists. But the agitators are terrorists. Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. Somebody terrorists. Ojukwu wife is not a terrorist. But there was a time they labeled Ojukwu terrorist. But the Biafra is not a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu wife is not a terrorist. But Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. You see what is happening? Uchechi Okukalo is not a terrorist. But Nnamdi Okukalo is a terrorist. You see what is happening? Now, the Igbo traditional rulers are trying to sell themselves, their generation, the entire Igbo nation off to Fulani. Now, before you know it now, willingly, they will allocate land to Fulani. Willingly now, sign it off. The Fulani will come there and occupy. After 10 to 15 years, then they wipe the whole Enugu off and claim it become, they change the name and they change the Sokoto. You know, Sokoto is not the real name of that land. The real name was in Hausa language. They changed it to Sokoto.
Oh, do I see Sokoto?
The real name was Hausa language. They changed it to Sokoto. Sokoto is Fulani language. So when they conquer Enugu, they remove Enugu state or Enugu town. They rename it to Fulani name because of what Pitamba and the traditional rulers are doing.
Then the question is, when are the Igbos position? When are they going to learn about not linking with this Fulani? What are they going to learn?
It's very hard for Igbo man to learn now. Even the killings and everything going on in Biafra land, in Igbo land, it's very hard for Igbo man to learn. Igbo man will only learn in the grave. Igbo man will only learn in grave, and when they learn in grave, they will end up in hellfire. I'm telling you honestly, they don't think that God will judge. They don't think that the love after death. They don't think that the love of money is the root of all evil. They don't think what the future generation will be. They don't think so. They don't look at the Zik family. After the exit of Zik, do you hear the name of any children? At least Ojukwu one is better. Bianca came up and started betraying Ojukwu himself. But the Zik, both in wife, both in children, do you hear? Chukwu Mabamidele Azikiwe, what did he achieve in Nigeria? What Nigeria father fight? Tell me any symbol of Chukwuma. Tell me any symbol of Zik. Even in Onisha, Zik is claiming that he's Onisha man. Do Zik put even one single pole, electric pole, one single pole in Onisha? That they say this is what the Zik brought to Onisha. Zik library. Abasanjo, Abacha was start building. That Zik, that library did not complete it. It was, I think, we know their law. Took Anambra money to complete that library. They went Sokoto, Abuja, and to build the Abuja International Airport. Name it Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, because it's a structure they built in their place. Why can't they build that structure in Anambra and name it Zik? But they go in their place, develop their place, and just take other name, label the Zik, to deceive evil people, to deceive Zik and family. Listen, if something is not done, to change the spirit of Zik, Igbo people will continue to behave like this. Because I am sure this is how Zik went and bowed down to Ahmadu Bello. As these people,